you probably clicked on this video for tips while I was in a tournament. Well, unfortunately, there's no tournaments going. But I am going to explain to you how I basically plan to play my tournaments as someone who is hard placement. So, first off, guys, I am going to tell you, you should just, in Cash Cups this season, just play placement. It's not hard. Like, like, I'll show, like, I made a video on showing you guys some of the best ranked and tournament drop spots for hiding. Or one of the best spots, and it's pretty good. And honestly, if you guys use it, I don't think you're gonna need another one, because it's a really good spot. Anyways, go watch that video if you want my tips on hiding spots. So basically, you don't get many points from kills, and I feel like if you're looking for kills, honestly, just look for them end game. Don't look early game, because like you don't get points until top 50, and honestly, in game 1, it's easy. But if you have a really good first game and you go into a stacked lobby game 2, it's gonna be a lot tougher to get kills, because you're gonna better lobby. Also, it's gonna be a lot tougher to get placement, so that's why you should camp, or at least not exactly camp, but at least play placement, if you guys know what I mean. Anyways, so the first thing I'm gonna give you guys a tip on is you can wait till like final circle, like it's your choice. But honestly, what I do is I wait until not final circle, until the storm pulls away from me. And then I wait till like the storm's like a couple meters behind me. Then I try and get some movement. Movement is the most important thing in my books, if you're gonna play placement, because you're gonna need movement. If you're trying to avoid all the fights and get those juicy top 5 points, you're going to want to avoid fighting, unless you absolutely have to. So I recommend you find good movement so that you're not shambles and you're not just running through a ton of builds and you're not focused. So what I like to find, I personally, now you may think that masks are better, but personally, in my opinion, if you're going to be playing placement, masks are not what I would choose, because you could accidentally land in someone's box. Whereas if you're using the blade, you can move swiftly, and you can so say you're a stacked end game and there's a bunch of builds, guys. So say that's happening, you know, there's a ton of builds, and you throw your TP, but you don't know, and you wait for it to land. If you're one of those people, I don't know if you like to use it in the air, if you let it land. I personally like to use it in the air, but I don't know if you're like one of those people who uses it while you're on the ground. You probably shouldn't, but if you are one of those people, what if you can't see your mask, and you're just and you need to move? It's like a 5 tick, you have storm sickness, and you really need to go. So what I would recommend for you guys in that situation is you want to take a katana, so that you actually know where you're going and you're not just scrambling around, and you don't land in the void mask and you waste a bunch of builds trying to build walls because you're getting sprayed. Don't do that. That's how I've died in a tournament doing that before. I've learned from my mistakes, and honestly, that's just not how you should play. Now, if you are looking for kills, I personally recommend taking the mask. It's just better if you're looking for kills. You can jump on people immediately instead of having to TP across. it's good. We're here with Icy Cold, just playing some ranked reload. Well, I explained this to you guys. But basically, if you're gonna play kills, I don't have the best advice if you're trying to play W key, like if you're trying to W key in the tournament. But I have some pretty good strats for if you want to play placement. You can watch my other video on one of the best hiding spots. It got me over 200 points in the last solo cash cup. I'm gonna use it in this new FNCS cup it got on Saturday, and hopefully I place well in it. And I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post a video on me winning the skin if I do get it. I have a feeling with I already looked at qual, or what qual was for the solo cash cup, top 1,800, or I already looked at what qual was for the tournament. So qual is basically top 1.8k 1800 for the FNCS Cup, and I looked at top 1800 in the solo cash cups. Top 1800 in the solo cash cups is 182 points. I've cleared that in all 3 previous cash cups, no matter what region, and a lot of people know Oceania is probably the easiest region. No offense to anyone who does play OCE. And I'm sure if you do play OCE, you probably agree that it is probably the easiest one. Once again, no offense to anyone who is an OCE player. Honestly, if you are an OCE player or you're not from OCE, and you're not from Australia or New Zealand, I'm pretty sure that's where the region is, then you probably would say that it's easier, and you played other tournaments in other regions too. I feel like you would probably agree with me that OCE is easier than NA West or NA Central or all those regions. But yeah, that's basically all I've got to say about it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.